Dom Herrera from Philly, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a friend. I always love these people that create their own kind of religious rules. You know Hiram Caston. Hiram Caston, he's very Jewish when he wants to be. But he said one night, he doesn't eat pork. He doesn't. They keep kosher plates and all that. And we're having breakfast in Vegas, and he's having bacon and eggs. I said, I thought you were so Jewish. He says, I am. He talks like this. I am. He has a Chinese baby, so we always bust his balls, about you go into a Chinese restaurant with a Chinese baby that can't give you 10% off a free egg roll. Come on. Come on. Well, it's only fair. She'd be dead without me and Diana. But he's eating bacon and eggs, and I say to him, I thought you were Jewish. You didn't eat bacon. He goes, you can't have bacon without eggs. It's delicious. Well, that's a great rule for life. You cheated on your wife. No, I didn't cheat on her. You see how hot that chick was? One time I was doing a thing in Montreal, and he said, he was a little black kid from Brooklyn. He had a really good set. And at the end, he goes, I just got to say something. Men, it's wrong to beat our bitches. Now, I ain't saying the mother bitches don't deserve it sometime, but it's wrong to beat the bitch. Like he was enlightening us. I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe it's wrong to beat the bitches. He didn't even understand that calling a woman a bitch was the wrong thing. Anyway, I punched my girlfriend in the face as hard as I could the other day. Don't get me wrong, she was asleep. I was reading a book about boxing, and I wanted to see if you could knock somebody out if they were already asleep. How do you know? What do they wake up and go, that was a good shot? I'm sorry I wasn't awake for that.
I always took you for a Jew, but you're Italian.
Well, because I have the intelligence of a Jew with the physical capabilities of an Italian, you know what I mean? Do a little of this.
Where did this come from?
This came from punching my girlfriend in her bladder, just to loosen her up. Sometimes she would back up and get a yeast infection. I'd punch it out, and then we'd just make another loaf of bread,
So I don't get...
Hey, there I go getting all sappy around the holidays.
I don't get why you live alone. I really don't. What happened?
You know what, Kevin? I love your work. But
what about me as a person?
I can't. I mean, I'm saying the way you do it. I mean, you charm a crowd. You're never that funny. It sets up the other acts. You know what I mean? You have such a talent for setting the guys up, and I mean, you're an entertainer. You're an entertainer.
I'm an entertainer indeed.
Well, you know what? My cousin Pokey said.
It's a good story.
My cousin Pokey said, he always says some ignorant thing, right? Like the guy, and this is, I couldn't write bits like he. Like one night he goes to me, he's trying to write comedy for me. He goes, rug shampoo. I go, what about it? He goes, could you do something with that? Well, Pokey, anybody could do something with anything, but that's the hard part. But he goes, McCartney. He goes, you think a guy with that much money could get a girl with 2 legs. But he was serious. That's what makes it so funny.
2 legs are very common. To get somebody with 1 leg is unique. No, but McCartney, I've met Paul McCartney.
Really?
Met Ringo Starr. And I had sex with George Harrison.
I felt that George Harrison's ass was too loose.
You can thank me for that.
Thank you.
Dom Herrera, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Take care. Thanks, Kev.